Welcome to Aptitude for Placements, and my name is Ranjit. I have conducted this aptitude training program at various engineering colleges all over India, and every year thousands of students get placed by attending this aptitude training program. Here you will find all the questions that are commonly encountered in most of the aptitude tests. These are the questions that keep on repeating in many of these tests. So just familiarize yourself with all these questions and you will have a clear advantage when you attempt your actual placement test. Let's start. By selling an article for rupees 160, a dealer makes a loss of 20%. So first we'll form the equation for that. Now he makes a loss of 20% means he will get only 80% of the cost price. So remaining 20% of the cost price is loss, and what he gets is rupees 160. So from this we'll calculate the value of the cost price. So cost price you'll get it as 160 into 100 by 80. 80 divides 2 times, so 2 into 100 gives you 200. So the cost price is rupees 200. Now what should be his selling price so as to make a profit of 25%? Now to get a 25% profit, you have to increase the cost price by 25% and sell it. Then you will get 25% profit. So the cost price is 200. This value should be increased by 25%. Now to increase a value by 25%, you have to multiply by 100 plus 25 by 100. Like this, you can increase a value by 25%. So there will be 200 into 100 plus 25, 125 by 100. 0 and 0 cancels out. So 125 into 2 gives you 250. So the selling price should be rupees 250. Then he will get 25% profit. So what should be his selling price? It should be rupees 250, option C. A chair was sold at a loss of 10%. If it was sold for rupees 84 more, there would have been a profit of 4%. So if he is getting this extra 84, instead of 10% loss, there would have been a 4% profit. So first this 10% loss will be covered. That is, he will get 10% of the cost price that he will get, and then he will get an extra 4% of the cost price also. That is why he will get a profit of 4%. So if he is getting an extra 84, instead of 10% loss, there will be a 4% profit. So if he is getting this extra 84, he will get 10% of the cost price and 4% of the cost price also. So 10 plus 4, 14% of the cost price he will get if he is getting this extra 84. So from this we'll calculate the cost price. Cost price you will get it as 84 into 100 by 14. 84 is 7 into 12. 7 divides 2 times. 2 divides 6 times. So 6 into 100 gives you 600. So cost price is 600. Now the question is identify the selling price. Now the chair was sold at a loss of 10%. Loss of 10% means he will get only 90% of the cost price. So 90% of 600, that is what he will get. So if he gets only 90% of the cost price, remaining 10% of the cost price will be loss. So this will be the selling price, 90% of the cost price. So we'll just calculate. I'll cancel out the zeros. So 9 into 6, 54, and this 0, so 540. So selling price will be rupees 540, option D. A dealer sold a radio at a profit of 20%. Had he sold it for rupees 100 less, his profit would have been 15%. So he is getting rupees 100 less. Now if he is getting 100 less, instead of getting 20% of the cost price as profit, his profit will be only 15% of the cost price. So if he is getting rupees 100 less, his profit will be 5% of the cost price less. So rupees 100 is equal to 5% of the cost price. So 100 is equal to 5% of the cost price. So from this we'll find out the cost price. That is equal to 100 into 100 by 5. 5 divides 20 times. 20 into 100 gives you 2000. So cost price is rupees 2000. For what value should he sell it in order to get a profit of 25%? Now to get a profit of 25%, you have to increase the cost price by 25% and sell it. So you have the cost price as 2000. To increase this value by 25%, you have to multiply by 100 plus 25 by 100. This is how you can increase a value by 25%. So that will be 2000 into 125 by 100. I'll cancel 2 zeros here, and 2 into 125 is 250, and the 0 also, you will get it as 2500. So the selling price should be rupees 2500. Then he will get a 25% profit. Rupees 2500, option C. A chair was sold at a loss of 8%. If it was sold for rupees 120 more, there would have been a profit of 7%. So initially it was sold at a loss of 8%. So if you had got an extra 120, instead of 8% loss, there would have been a 7% profit. So if you are getting this extra 120, first of all you would have cleared this loss of 8%. To clear this loss of 8%, you have to get 8% of the cost price that you will get, and then there will be a profit of 7% also. So after getting this 8% of the cost price, then you will get an extra 7% of the cost price also. So if you are getting this extra 120, you will get 8% of the cost price and 7% of the cost price. That is, you will get 15% of the cost price, and that is equal to rupees 120. So we'll find out the value of the cost price from this equation. So that will be 120 into 100 by 15. Here 5 divides 3 times, 5 divides 20 times, 3 divides 40 times, 4 into 2, 8, and these 2 zeros, so 800. Identify the cost price of the chair. That will be rupees 800. That is option B. Person A sells a table to B at a profit of 20%. Now we will assume that A's cost price is CP. Now he sells it to B at a profit of 20%. To get a 20% profit, you have to increase this value by 20% and sell it. Then A will get a 20% profit. So to calculate the selling price, you have to increase this value by 20%. That will be into 120 by 100. So this is what A sells it for. So B has paid this much. Now B sells it to C at a loss of 50%. At a loss of 50% means this is what B paid for, and B will get only 50% of this. That is why there is a loss of 50%. He will get only 50% of what he paid for. So this is what B gets, and that is what C paid, and this is equal to 1200. So now the question is, how much did A pay for it? That is A's cost price. So that we can calculate from this equation. Here 20 divides 5 times, 20 divides 6 times, 50 divides 2 times, 6 divides 2 times. So 5 into 2, 10. 10 into 200 gives you 2000. So cost price is rupees 2000. Let me briefly explain how to prepare for your aptitude test. First of all, you need to familiarize yourself with all the questions that have been worked out here. These are the questions that keep on repeating in many of the aptitude tests. After that, you need to attempt practice tests. According to me, you need to attempt at least 10 practice tests before your actual placement test. Here I will be giving you 10 practice tests, and these practice tests will be ideal for you to improve your test scores. The 10 practice tests are available at a cost of only rupees 200. So all that you need to do is make a payment of rupees 200 either through Google Pay or through Phone Pay or through Paytm, and you will receive the 10 practice tests. The details of the payment comes next.